this week, well, actually it was supposed to be for last week Friday, but I kind of delayed this one slightly. I was in Beijing last week with my now fiance. Met her parents. We also had lots of fun. We went around all over the place. This is how you know a girl loves you, is when the first place she wants to go with you is to a Tesla store. Wow. Bonus points there. So anyways, we visited a number of awesome places all over Beijing, all the way up through Fushun. Even visited and stopped at Emperor Han's palace from the Qing dynasty. I even got to sit in his chair and had a sip of water from a well where he laid some of the first pieces of lumber to reinforce the sides, which are still down there after, was it 550 years? Anyways, so we got videos coming from China, electric buses, Teslas, electric taxis, electric rental cars, non-Tesla, solar power charging stations with Charimo station, just lots of really fun stuff. Oh yeah, and electric bullet trains. I said electric buses, overhead wire powered regular city tire buses, not streetcars as well. Well, there is a streetcar too. Wow, it actually saw those lines. Pretty good. I'm on autopilot right now. And also battery electric buses. Just lots of really cool stuff I saw in China. So anyways, to the weekly update. You probably saw my weekly update last week, which was actually the one from the week supposed to be from a couple days before. It just took a whole week to upload, just to 27% with the issues with the Great Firewall of China. So I ended up just waiting until I got home, and that one I put up last week, so we're actually a couple days behind here. So anyways, back down to the news. Model S has gotten a refresh. That's right, they actually fully refreshed, not fully, but refreshed the outer appearance of the Model S. It's got now it doesn't have the nose cone anymore. That is gone. Personally, while I wasn't a 100% fan of the nose cone, it just doesn't look quite right without it either. Wasn't quite a fan of that look on the... Oh, gotcha. On the Model S or on the Model X or Model 3. I take that back. The Model 3 looks like it was designed from the ground up without that nose cone, and it really looks better. The Model S without the nose cone and the Model X looks like it was just kind of slapped on there last minute, and it's just it's void of too much in the front end. Let's see, adaptive LED headlights. So the Model S now has adaptive headlights. So that means as the steering wheel turns, say you're going around a corner, the headlights will shine where the vehicle steering wheel is pointing to, so it will shine around that corner, increasing visibility on dark roads with curbs. Also, they are now fully LED, which is awesome and should have been done from the beginning 3.5 years ago. I mean, that still adds up on a full charge. That still adds up to a couple miles additional range, and I can tell you on a few occasions those extra couple miles could have really paid off and made it drive a lot less spine tingling. Now the new refreshed Model S also. Oh, that's the sound of the new Model S Easter egg, which you can see in one of my other videos, which I show you how to do it. The Model S now has the Model X's Biohazard air filtration defense system. So it will now have the Biohazard button if you decide to go with the premium interior package. That would be awesome. After spending a week in China, I can definitely say Chinese citizens should definitely be purchasing that feature. Model S is wavering a little bit here. Come on. Well, I did not get to try it. Of course, our pal Bjorn, who has a loaner Model X from one of his viewers while he's touring the west part of the U.S. right now, did mention that the Biohazard defense button did work in removing the cow manure smell as he was driving past farms. And me being in Wisconsin right now, I can definitely say that would be really nice, especially in spring where the farmers are spreading the manure on the fields to fertilize the land. So let's see, next, potential additional cameras. It's hard to tell yet, but it looks like a camera was installed on each side view mirror facing forward. And if theories are correct, where the theories being that, losing the lines a little bit, where the where autonomous driving would require 3 cameras for different depth perception. That would make sense, one on each corner plus the center one above. The current Autopilot camera would provide that 3 cameras, at least facing forward. So while we don't know much more than that yet, that may make sense moving towards the autonomous hardware end of things, or maybe an enhanced Autopilot, because we're a year and a half from the Autopilot and Model S D big event that Elon had, and we still don't have summons within a parking lot where the vehicle will autonomously drive to you on private property. So, I mean, it's quite possible that the hardware is just not there in the existing flavor to enable that. Let's see. I had a theory. No, that's not it. Theory about the new nose cones now, with the sensors that Elon had previously mentioned about being able to see through metal and whatnot on the Model X. More advanced sensors, along with this, my theory kind of coincides with autonomous driving, is that the nice smooth front without the removable nose cone might be the next step. There might be sensors hiding behind those panels, hidden sensors of some sort. As I also do not believe I saw the current pucks that are used for the sonar all the way around on the photos of the refresh. And the refreshed Model S also uses now the Model X's charging system. Instead of a single 40 amp charger or a dual charger setup enabling a 80 amp charge, the Model S now comes standard with the same charger, the Model X's 48 amp charger. And there's a $1,500 upgrade that you can do, which would upgrade the charger to a 72 amp. So instead of having a dual charger, now it would still be a single charger, but it would be an upgraded charger. Other news. Let me get back on Autopilot here. On other news, in case you have missed it, Tesla now has a new range calculator on the website. The range calculator factors in both speed and temperature into the calculation, which is impressive. At 110 degrees at 40 miles an hour, you can get some really amazing range. Of course, you'll be sweating your backside off, especially if you have the leather interior. Of course, it'll calculate into drops due to turning on the heat or air conditioning, and also cold weather. It's an impressive setup, very useful. I hope they add some more different speed ranges into that soon. let's see, Elon has been nominated for a Nobel Prize. I'd say very well deserved. Although the monetary benefit of the Nobel Prize would probably be a drop in the bucket to Elon. Elon, here's a shout out that if you do win, I would say a good use of the Nobel Prize money would maybe be to cover the cost of interns to learn from Tesla technology and hopefully eventually become awesome Tesla engineers. Tesla now hires a Porsche driver, a Porsche interior designer to improve the interiors of the Model S, X, and 3s. That is very much needed. While the interiors are nice, they lack that premium feel, at least for the X and the S. The Model 3 was what I would expect on a $35,000 car. And let's see how Autopilot handles this S-curve here. It's been a while since I drove through. I was doing a recording on this one a few times. Alright. Nope, lost it. Try again. Nope, car completely lost the lines. Wow, that truck should not be going down that road. And let's finish things up. Someone has taken it upon themselves, or I should say a limousine company has, to start converting a Model S into a limousine. The after drawings look absolutely horrible. Not my cup of tea. And also, it just looks too plain. It just doesn't look right. Lincoln Town Car limousine, it looks like a limousine. The Model S, I don't know, it's like trying to make a limo out of a Hummer, which I've seen done too. But another concern I'd have is since they literally cut the car in half to stretch it, would be Tesla is very restrictive on activating salvage cars or modified cars if the vehicle has been disabled for some reason. I'd have a concern that once they finish that nice limousine, Tesla might say, no, you butchered this thing too much, it's no longer safe, and we're not going to activate it, so now you got basically a paperweight. If they did not seek prior approval before starting that project, they are idiots. So, that covers it for this week. I know it's Tuesday. This is my news from over the last week. So, lots of Beijing videos coming. I got so much content to upload and editing to do, but absolutely no time to do it. But we'll see what I can get done. See y'all later.